Today's news. Youths arrested for supporting jailed youth activists. Youths demand freedom for jailed activists. REAL Movement's Forum on Republicanism. Lawyer threatens stock analyst. A group of youths detained on May 22nd during a peaceful protest along the Seafront Boulevard in Baku was sentenced to administrative detention. The protest was arranged by the Rights Defense Committee for Young Political Prisoners. Today, May 23rd, Sabal District Court handed out sentences of 8 days administrative detention to Agasif Shakiroglu and Orhan Jakiev, and 7 days for Jamil Hajiev and Emin Farhadi. During the trial, there was no lawyer to represent the youth activists. Media representatives and friends of the activists who wanted to observe the protest were expelled by the police. Yesterday, around 30 young people held a silent protest on the seafront in Baku, demanding the release of jailed youth activists Bakhtiar Hajiev, Jabbar Savalanda, Rufat Hajibaili and others. However, in response to police interference, they began to shout slogans such as "Out with Ilham Aliyev," "Freedom for the Youth." 5 of them were detained and taken to police station number 39. Yesterday, around 25 young people attempted to hold a protest on the Seafront Boulevard in Baku, demanding the release of the jailed youth activists. The protest was arranged by the Rights Defense Committee for Young Political Prisoners, founded by several youth organizations and political parties. The committee will defend the rights of Jabbar Savalanda and Bakhtiar Hajiev, who were sentenced this month. Tural Abbasli, Ahad Mamadli, Elnur Majidli, Javid Merilev, Rufat Hajibaili, Elnur Israilov, Ulvi Guliev and Ruslan Bashirli, who has been in jail since 2005. The protest was arranged as a flash mob. The protesters wanted to march down the boulevard with portraits of youth activists in their hands, but in silence. However, in protest to police interference, they shouted, "Ilham Aliyev resign" and "Freedom for Youths." 5 of them were detained. Today, in the central streets of Baku, there are photographs of the imprisoned youth activists pasted on walls with "Freedom" written across them. On May 21st, the Republican Alternative Movement, REAL, held a forum called Republic in the landmark business center. REAL Movement Board Executive Secretary Natig Jafali made a keynote speech about the establishment of the movement. Co-chairman Erkin Gadili spoke about Republican traditions, freedom of the individual, private property, and other key principles of republicanism. Fellow board member Azhar Ghasimli focused on the goals of the movement and management principles. The REAL website that will be available for users will be launched on May 28th. REAL Movement board member Azar Metiev, political expert Zardusht Al-Azida, Defense Center for Religious Belief and Freedom of Conscience head Haji Ilgar Ibrahimoglu, political expert Eldar Namazov all spoke at the forum. At the end, REAL co-chairman Ilgar Mammadov gave a talk on Azerbaijan National Army, independence and Karabakh. Founder of SEHM.AS stock analysis website, Hafiz Babali, a shareholder of Baku Gazan Mechanics Open Joint Stock Company, alleged that he has been insulted and threatened by lawyer Shahin Rafiev. At a press conference at IRFS today, Babali claimed that the closure of the OJSC, implemented by a commission led by Rafiev, is illegal. About 200 shareholders, who own 4% of the company, are being offered 1.32 AZN per share in compensation, 10 times less than market value. Babali went to Nizami District Court to protect violations entailed by the forced closure of the company. His lawsuit was partially fulfilled on January 11th. The case is currently with the Baku Appeals Court. After another hearing on May 20th, Rafiev insulted and threatened Babali, demanding him to withdraw from the court proceedings. Babali is planning to appeal to the Presidential Administration, Interior Ministry and National Security Ministry.